Hey, I'm Quasi, I'm bored, and welcome to another video. Today we're doing Meteora by Linkin Park. I really enjoyed the Hybrid Theory listen, and I've been listening to like a decent amount of tracks off of it most days. Um, I don't know what took me so long to get to this one, but I'm excited to get into it. So yeah, without further ado, let's do it. First track is Forward. It's like industrial sound. Okay. Oh, right into it. Okay, cool. Little scratches in the background too.
Sometimes I need to remember just to breathe. Sometimes I need you to stay away from me. Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need you to go. Don't forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay. Sometimes I feel like I trusted you too well. Sometimes I just feel like screaming at myself. Sometimes I'm in disbelief, I didn't know. Somehow I need to be alone. Just forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay. I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. I don't need you anymore. I don't want to be ignored. I don't need one more day of you wasting me away. With no apologies, don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. What you were changing me into, just giving myself back and don't stay. Forget our memories, forget our possibilities. Take all your faithlessness with you, just giving myself back and don't stay. Don't stay. Don't stay.
Mm. Damn, that was a nice it's like really like angry, almost like a defiant nature. It's like cathartic, like really raw. I don't want to even just say like emotion, more like kind of not even chaotic though, like just like angry, like pure like rage almost. Yeah, his screams like cutting through like the heavy guitar was really cool. Yeah, I don't think Mike was there was no like raps from Mike on that one. So it's mostly just Chester, the vocals. Yeah, I really like that one. That was really good. Somewhere I Belong, track 3.
darkness inside of me. I was confused, and I let it all out to find that I'm not the only person with these things in mind. Inside of me. But all of me can see the words revealed is the only real thing that I've got left to feel. Just stuck, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along, somewhere I belong. And I've got nothing to say, I can't believe I didn't fall right down on my face. I was confused, looking everywhere, only to find that it's not the way I had imagined it all in my mind. So what do I have but negativity? Cause I can't justify the way everyone is looking at me. Nothing to lose, nothing to gain, hollow and alone, and the fault is my own, and the fault is my own. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along, somewhere I belong. I will never know myself until I do this on my own, and I will never feel anything else until my wounds are healed. I will never fade anything till I break away from me. I will break away, I'll find myself today. I wanna heal, I wanna feel what I thought was never real. I wanna let go of the pain I felt so long. Erase all the pain till it's gone. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm close to something real. I wanna find something I wanted all along, somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm somewhere I belong. I wanna heal, I wanna feel like I'm somewhere I belong. Somewhere I belong.
Real positive. Okay, so that sounded like at least Chester on like the chorus. It was almost like a yearning, or like oh my gosh, like yeah, like saying, like the repeating line of like somewhere I belong. It's almost like trying to find your identity, something like along those lines. Yeah, that was interesting. I was trying to pay more attention to the lyrics on that song, just because the mix of the singing and the verse, like the rap verses. Um, I just want to see if there's like more, like anything like deeper, uh, going on there. So yeah, I think I'm not sure if I like this one more than the last track. The what was it? Don't Stay. I think I like Don't Stay more. But that one was cool. There were some elements that were really interesting that I feel like you have to, like, there's stuff you initially pick up on, but I feel like you have to listen more for a lot of like other things as well. There was a lot going on just musically too. Track 4, Lying From You.
When I pretend everything is what I want it to be, I look exactly like what you had always wanted to see. When I pretend I can forget about the criminal I am, stealing second after second just cause I know I can. But I can't pretend this is the way it'll stay. I'm just trying to bend the truth. I can't pretend I'm who you want me to be, so I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back now. Let me take back my life.
Look at the keys.
Again. So I pretended up a person who was fitting in, and now you think this person really is me, and I'm trying to bend the truth. The more I push, the more I'm pulling away, cause I'm lying my way from you. No turning back now. I wanna be pushed aside, so let me go. No turning back.
I like the mix on the chorus. Okay, so that was like a really raw track. That might be, yeah. So far this is probably at the top for me. This is probably one of the better Linkin Park songs in general. I feel like I've heard. I really like the mix between the rapping and the singing on the chorus. That was very different and unique, but also like the mix. It's just the way the instruments flow like around the vocals is done. It's executed really well. It's like controlled really well. So like things don't sound out of place, like from just like a technical standpoint, and then just sonically, like it's pleasant to hear. I feel like that's really important. And also the keys, like the percussion in the background, filling the space with the guitar was done super well. And it honestly catches your ear initially. At least for me, it did. Next track, Hit the Floor. What, track 5, I think? Yeah.
There are just too many times that people have tried to look inside of me, wondering what I think of you when I protect you out of courtesy. Too many times that I've held on when I needed to push away, afraid to say what was on my mind, afraid to say what I need to say. Too many things that you said about me when I'm not around. You think having the upper hand means you gotta keep putting me down, but I've had too many standoffs with you. It's about as much as I can stand, so I'm waiting until the upper hand is mine. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're not. Watch it drop, making your heart stop just before you hit the floor. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're not. Missed your shot, making your heart stop. You think you won, and then it's all gone. So many people like me put so much trust in all your lies, so concerned with what you think to just say what we feel inside. So many people like me walk on eggshells all day long. All I know is it, all I want is to feel like I'm not stepped on. There are so many things you say that make me feel you cross the line. What goes up will surely fall, and I'm counting down the time. Cause I've had so many standoffs with you. It's about as much as I can stand, so I'm waiting until the upper hand is mine. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're not. Watch it drop, making your heart stop just before you hit the floor. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're not. Missed your shot, making your heart stop. You think you won, and then it's all gone. Trust a single thing you say. You knew your lies would divide us, but you lied anyway. And all the lies have got you floating up above us all. But what goes up has got to fall. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're not. Watch it drop, making your heart stop just before you hit the floor. 1 minute you're on top, the next you're not. Missed your shot, making your heart stop. You think you won, and then it's all
I like the um guitar obviously on that one. I like the I might like it's really hard because Chester's voice is really unique, and the way he expresses uh his emotions and like different themes like throughout songs, like song to song, and even like within like the identity of the albums, it's like super expressive. I think Mike's verses, I wouldn't say particularly I enjoyed them more on this song, but I think they were probably highlighted a little more here. But it's really hard to say that because Chester's vocals are they damn near make like most of the songs. Personally, that's just how I feel. Um, I feel like Chester like erupted like mid song though. Um, I really liked what he did on the I think the second iteration of the chorus, and then towards the end also I really liked that one. That was good. Next track 6. We're like at the halfway point. We're getting there. Easier to run.
It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something new. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone. Something has been taken from deep inside of me. A secret I've kept locked away, no one can ever see. Wounds so deep they never show, they never go away. Like moving pictures in my head, for years and years they've played.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.
It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something new. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone. Sometimes I remember the darkness of my past, bringing back these memories I wish I didn't have. Sometimes I think of letting go and never looking back, and never moving forward, so there'd never be a path.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. If I could take all the shame to the grave, I would. If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.
Just washing it aside, all of the helplessness inside, pretending I don't feel misplaced is so much simpler than change. It's easier to run, replacing this pain with something new. It's so much easier to go than face all this pain. You're all alone. It's easier to run.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made.
It's easier to go.
If I could change, I would. Take back the pain, I would. Retrace every wrong move that I made, I would. If I could stand up and take the blame, I would. I would take all my shame to the grave.
So, the song sounded like escape, like the idea of escapism. Like running away from all your problems instead of like really facing them, and like knowing that there's something like a problem like you have, or like an issue, or something wrong, and not trying to like actively go and change it and confront it and like accept that. Yeah, I feel like I identify with that one the most so far. That was honestly really deep. I like that one. Faints. Track 7. Is that like a synth, like initially? Ooh. With the drums too. I like this a lot already.
A little bit of loneliness, a little bit of disregard, handful of complaints, but I can't help the fact that everyone can see these scars. What I want you to want, what I want you to feel, but it's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you to just believe this is real. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got. I can't face the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. A little bit insecure, a little unconfident, cause you don't understand to do what I can, but sometimes I don't make sense. What you never want to say, but I've never had a doubt. It's like no matter what I do, I can't convince you for once just to hear me out. So let go, watching you turn your back like you always do, face away and pretend that I'm not, but I'll be here cause you're all that I got. I can't face the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. I can't face the way I did before. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change this damage anymore. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. I can't face. Don't turn your back on me, I won't be ignored. Time won't change.
That's one of the best ones so far. I think the vocals have been consistent. Like don't get me wrong, like the quality, the control, I wouldn't necessarily say like the range, like the difference in range hasn't been like super crazy. Obviously, I don't think that's like the kind of singer he is, but like the power has been there the whole time. I think this song matched his energy super well. Chester specifically. Mike's verses were good here, but I think Chester stole the show on this one. Yeah, this might be. This is like top 3 so far on here for me. I definitely want to listen to this again. I like the high pins. I don't know if that was strings or a synth or what that key was. What instrument that was at the beginning, but that was really cool. Sounded different. It almost takes your attention like immediately too, and then you start hearing it repeating throughout the song. Next, we're on track 8, Figure 9 or Figure 09.
All these thoughts and the pain attached to them. Sometimes I wonder why this is happening. It's like nothing I can do would distract me when I think of how I shot myself in the back again. Cause from the infinite words I can say, I put all the pain you gave to me on display, but didn't realize instead of setting it free, I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away. Never goes away. And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you. Hearing your name, the memories come back again. I
song
remember
sounds
when it
personal.
started happening. I'd see you in every thought I had, and then the thoughts slowly found words attached to them. And I knew as they escaped away, I was committing myself to them. And every day I regret saying those things, cause now I see that I took what I hated and made it a part of me. Never goes away. Never goes away. And now you become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you. Never goes away. Never goes away. It never goes away. It never goes away. Get away from me. Give me my space back. You gotta just. Everything comes down to memories of. I've kept it in, but now I'm letting you. I let you go, so get away from me. Give me my space back. You gotta just. Everything comes down to memories of. I've kept it in, but now I'm letting you. I let you go. You become a part of me. You'll always be right here. You become a part of me. You'll always be my fear. I can't separate myself from what I've done. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you. I've let myself become you. I've let myself become lost inside these thoughts of you. Giving up a part of me. I've let myself become you.
Oh my god, bro. Oh man, that was oof. That reminded me of like sinister vibes, like uh psychological, like isolationist stuff. That was crazy. I think I think I spoke too soon on Chester. I feel like this might even be a better performance than the last one. That was man. He has a strong voice. He has a really strong voice. Um, yeah, I think top to bottom, this is probably gonna. It's gonna be really hard to beat that one. I'm not gonna lie. This might be the one for this album. That was crazy. That was just like off the wall energy. It was so much energy in that one. There've been like some pretty high energy tracks on this whole thing so far. That one's gonna be really tough to beat. Let's get into what, track 9, Breaking the Habit. Yeah, they're going into each other. I kind of don't like having to stop them. Faster pace.
Memories constant, like opening the wounds.
Sounds different here.
Picking me apart again. You all assume I'm safe here in my room, unless I try to start again. I don't want to be the one the battles always choose, 'cause inside I realize that I'm the one confused. I don't know what's worth fighting for, or why I have to scream. I don't know why I instigate and say what I don't mean. I don't know how I got this way. I know it's not alright, so I'm breaking the
pause it here. I don't know if it's about to transition. So, um, yeah, it was like a softer song. I liked the drum pacing was quick though. Kind of reminded me of some like punk stuff a little bit in nature. But yeah, I really like Chester's vocals. It was the song was just like really. I feel like it was more centered around him there, and I'm assuming this song was talking about like addiction and stuff. It was pretty introspective, I feel like. And sounded like a little more intimate and personal. Um yeah, it was a really interesting change of pace, and I feel like the song stuck out immediately because of that. And just because of, like the way he was singing too. It was stylistically a complete shift. Um yeah, that's easily a standout track. But yeah, let's keep it rolling into what we're in like the back end half now. We're getting into track 10. From the inside, track 10.
I don't know who to trust. No surprise.
Everyone feels so far away from me.
Heavy thoughts sift through dust and the lies.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the tiring time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Take everything from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you. Tension is building inside steadily.
Everyone feels so far away from me.
Heavy thoughts forcing their way out of me.
Trying not to break, but I'm so tired of this deceit. Every time I try to make myself get back up on my feet, all I ever think about is this. All the tiring time between, and how trying to put my trust in you just takes so much out of me.
Take everything from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you. I won't waste
It's a guitar. It's like almost a song.
Waste myself on you. I'll take everything from the inside and throw it all away. 'Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you. Everything from the inside and just throw it all away. 'Cause I swear, for the last time, I won't trust myself with you.
I like that the guitar had like this like little pattern at the end of like the riffs where it would be like almost it sounded like it reminded me of like a siren almost. Uh that was something that, I don't know, my ear was paying attention to that like so, just on its own. I don't know, that was weird. Um yeah, more of the same like in terms of like the vocals. I feel like there's not much more I can say on it. I'm really enjoying it so far. There'll be some songs that like have like different iterations of it, but like stylistically it's stayed pretty consistent. And I've enjoyed it most of the time. And the guitar just, I don't know, it lends itself really well to Chester's for me personally. Whenever I do hear Mike over guitar, I feel like it really depends on the riff patterns, but it's usually been pretty good. So Yeah, not much more I feel like I can add to that. Track 11, Nobody's Listening. The flute. Okay.
Yo, peep the style and the kids checking for it. The number one question is how could you ignore it? We drop right back in the cut over basement tracks with raps that got you backing us up like rewind that. We're just rolling with the rhythm, rise from the ashes of stylistic division. With these non-stop lyrics of life living, not to be forgotten but still unforgiven. But in the meantime, there are those who want to talk this and that. So I suppose that it gets to a point where feelings gotta get hurt and get dirty with the people spreading the dirt. It goes.
Oh, he's singing on this.
Told you everything loud and clear, but nobody's listening. Called to you so clearly, but you don't want to hear me. Told you everything loud and clear, but nobody's listening. I got a heart full of pain, head full of stress, hand full of anger, held in my chest, and everything left's a waste of time. I hate my rhymes, but hate everyone else's more. I'm riding on the back of this pressure, guessing that it's better. I can't keep myself together because all of this stress gave me something to ride on. The pain gave me something I can set my sights on. You never forget the blood, sweat, and tears, the uphill struggle over years, the fear and trash talking, and the people it was to, and the people that started it just like you. Try to give you warning, but everyone ignores me.
Yeah, the guitar mixing with drums like this is crazy. Produce this. Whoever produced that knows bar structure really well. Because it was like a typical bar pattern in terms of like the drums and like overall percussion with the flute loop on it too. It's like typical rap production. It's yeah, so like for me personally, it's not like groundbreaking in terms of like production. It's different because like obviously the genre, so like them blending genres is really cool. I think the mixing in the guitar was probably like the most unique part. I was just surprised to hear like a full track like that, because last time it was like kind of like an interlude with like trap like drum patterns and stuff, but here they did like a full song. And this album came out in like 2003. So if it wasn't just Mike, I assume it was that, or it's like the whole group. Do they listen to rap or something? Because that's something you'd have to be pretty well versed in the genre to like produce. Like especially at that time. This is pretty nascent of a lot of rap production in the early 2000s. A lot of them used drum patterns similar to this one. So the structure, like for my ear at least, it's like a signature. It's pretty like easy to tell, but this is not like typical of early 2000s like lyrical rap, or maybe not. I don't know if that's the best word, because a lot of early 2000s rappers were really good lyrically anyway. Probably more so like I think like the style maybe more in tune with like 50 Cent, like somebody that's making like songs you hear like more in like club settings uh things of that nature, as opposed to like a Nas or like the tip like MF Doom, uh people that are on, they're on like heavy samples and like really experimental production for the time, stuff that people try to uh people in like the backpack camp, like Earl Sweatshirts and stuff, like people make sounds reminiscent of that now, but it's not like this type of rap production. This is more of what people would probably have known of at the time, like more mainstream rappers or like mixtape rappers. But yeah, that was really interesting. Um, and yeah, Chester, I was surprised how, so like obviously like Mike was like the main focus of the song, I feel like vocally, but Chester on the chorus was really dope. I actually, it was interesting hearing him over like full studio production of this quality, of that style of music. It was interesting to hear like Chester's voice over that. That was cool. Yeah, this definitely stood out to me. Mostly because I wasn't expecting it. Track 12 now, Session. Fully instrumental track, I think. Okay. Sounds experimental already. You can hear the. That was interesting. The sample, uh, that was the sample was really atmospheric, like open, almost like a feeling of euphoria. I'd say kind of like a zen, like chilled out sample over the drums and everything. I'm assuming, does Mike handle percussion in the group and like the sample like production? Is that what he does? Aside from like obviously like the rap verses and stuff. Cause yeah, they were like really cool like uses of scratches, keys, samples, loops, and then some of the samples he's like cutting, flipping, and repeating, and it'll start like doing like the stuttering. Yeah, that was cool. It was honestly actually one of the better tracks in terms of just like the atmosphere for me. I think we're getting into the last track here, so I just want to get all that stuff out of the way. The I feel like this song helps capture like the experimental like soundscape that the whole album is producing and like inviting you into. So final track, Numb, track 13. Still some of the sampling element, like the scratches and stuff. Really cool, like some patterns for being.
Tired of being what you want me to be, feeling so faithless, lost under the surface. Don't know what you're expecting of me, but under the pressure of walking in your shoes. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. Can't you see that you're smothering me, holding too tightly, afraid to lose control? 'Cause everything that you thought I would be is falling apart right in front of you. Every step that I take is another mistake to you. And every second I waste is more than I can take. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. And I know I may end up
That's shift. That's total shift.
but I know you were just like me, with someone disappointed in you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Become so tired, so much more aware. I'm becoming this. All I want you to do is be more like me and be less like you. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be. I've become so numb, I can't feel you there. Tired of being what you want me to be.
Wow, this is how they ended the album. Damn, that was a really cool. Damn, that's how they ended it. Wow. Okay. Um, it was like, was he talking about like his old self? Um, because like the chorus was like really echoey, the keys. Um, it was one of the most emotional songs on the album, and it was at the end. I felt like it should have been like in the middle or towards the end, like for like the climax of the album. But that's like how the album goes out. So it kind of just like builds up the whole time. That's interesting. Wow. I'd say for the whole thing, I think Chester was really the star of the show here. You could probably say that about the other album too, Hybrid Theory. But I feel like here, a lot like the experimenting that they did on the debut, it's obviously very present here, if not even stronger, like in terms of like the identity of the whole album. And yeah, like the genre bending and like the mixing of different elements and stuff is like super present. Some songs go full throttle one way or the other, and I honestly really like that because the blending of styles, especially with Chester and Mike, having like different elements, so like literally surround their vocals, like makes like listening very interesting and very fun. And I feel like I'm gonna catch like more things like the more times I listen. Um, there's a lot of like little production elements in there too that I really like. So, but for right now, yeah, this is I might like say I like this one even more than Hybrid Theory. I feel like I might end up liking this one more. Um, a lot of replay value for sure. Right now I'm gonna say Nobody's Listening or Faint was really good. Um, so was either I think it was Breaking the Habit. that I really like too. I think Nobody's Listening might be my favorite right now. Numb was really good. That was really good. Uh, Damn, there were some really good. There were a couple really good ones on here. That are definitely going in like a playlist or something. Yeah, I gotta listen to this again. Yeah, this was really good. I'm trying to think of what other videos will be coming to you guys this week. I really want to do Animals by Pink Floyd and Wish You Were Here by Pink Floyd. I don't know if I'm gonna do both this week, but I definitely want to do Pink Floyd this week. I'm gonna be gone, so I'm gonna be scheduling a bunch of videos these next couple days. Slipknot, self-titled, and Korn self-titled. I think I'll do both those this week. So you should expect those. And Load by Metallica, highly awaited, highly requested. I think you guys will get that this week. Since the thing cleared with YouTube. Man, yeah, I have a lot of stuff to schedule. Yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Really like this album. Peace.